back. Talk about the game. So I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. Turf apologizes for being late. You know Turf don't like being late for nothing. But yeah, we had some technical difficulties. I still feel like I got technical difficulties. I'm not sure. I'm going to need some of y'all's help. You know what I'm saying? It kind of looks clear on this side, maybe a little too clear. I know my camera's messed up a little bit. Something's going on with it, but it's working. I hope it's working. I hope the noise is working. I hope y'all can hear all the sounds. You know what I'm saying? And you get to the show the way you're used to getting to it. I've been missing and lacking and slacking and all kinds of issues when it comes to the tech side of the world. And that's due to the traveling and getting this thing right. Trying to use other systems and so forth, but enough of that. We got a lot to talk about. I've always said we were in complete turmoil as far as tear down, excuse me. Definitely we are in turmoil. Turmoil. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't been this bad in quite some time. I'll admit it. It's a rough one. It's a real rough one. But hey, shout out to Turf. I found my brick. Yeah, if you see the thumbnail, I know it's a corny. I don't have anything on it. Truth be told, my son had a game today. His last tackle football game. So shout out to my guy Trey Day. Did a great job. Unfortunately, he was hurt. So, you know, the one thing I was very proud of is that he actually played hurt. It was noticeably, limping. You're talking 12 years old, right? And his coaches allowed him to play. He didn't play the first half because he was scared. He was hurt. And it had nothing to do with, the game. It was previous to the game. So it takes a lot of courage to be hurt, try to warm it up the whole first half and then get out there and try to block and help out, playing a wide receiver, knowing you really don't have no wheels because his hip was hurt. So, and that's a learning lesson, right? If you can get out there and help and contribute even while hurt, right? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. So shout out to my little man. Definitely appreciated getting to see that because that tells me he's got that grit. So yeah. We know chat lives matter. There's a lot of shows going on right now. All Gucci. I know a lot of my guys watch some other TRS members. I'm sure they got them. We got Leo, Rundown, Chris, I know 805 Raider and Severe. All these guys are out there, but hey, we're going to make it do what it do on this side, and y'all going to always have some content to watch after the fact, whatever the case may be. So don't ever sweat it. I know I was late today. That had a lot to do with this debacle. As you can see, my picture is not complete, right? My clock is halfway on, but it's all good. Y'all know what time it is. We got 3 people in the building, so let's just get right to it. Hey, it's my main man. One of them anyways, right? Hey, Gunsmoke. Appreciate you for showing up, man. Hope you enjoy the show. YCTYWI. Nobody knows it. Raiders. Appreciate you for showing up, homeboy. Homegirl, I don't even know, right? But hope you enjoy the show. And last but not least, which I'm sure there will be several more coming through before the end of the day, My main man, Sam Tonka, man. Salute Turf. Salute you, man. I mean, 3, 5, 50. We don't care. We don't stop. We don't miss. We don't quit, right? And we'll continue to keep doing that, even when it's bad news. I'm jumping right into it. Look, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I mean, do we really want to even give it too much talk as far as this whole, Devontae Adams situation, circumstances? I, I'm I'm all kinds of torn in all kinds of different ways. I just wish the brother would have handled it a little more professionally in a different way. Meaning that don't lead us on, right? Don't let us lead us to believe that we got a shot. You still gonna stick around, always giving Aiden compliments, etc. To then do what you did, knowing you wanted to do this probably when Carr left. And that's really the only issue I got. As a crew, we was talking, and I believe it was Namdi, right? Shout out to Chris. Chris brought it up. Namdi was like, nah, no deals, no size, no nothing. You're going to either pay me and I'm a player, I'm out. And obviously we know the results of that. But the way he did it was exactly that. It wasn't no, I want to be a Raider. Who keeps talking, right? Then you hear Steven Jackson talking about, so whoever it was, right? Talking about how, hey, this dude ain't happy. All the back and forth, the bickering between everybody. And he could have easily just said, hey, guys, I'm out. We're not going to have it here. We all see that, And that's the thing, again. We have to be realistic, Raider Nation. If you don't know you're in a complete teardown now, I'm sorry for you. I don't know what to tell you. We are in a complete teardown. There will be pieces that survive, right? Obviously. Particularly the ones that want to be here. It's real easy to know which ones those are. In my opinion, people been trying to get Max out of here for some crazy odd reason. I mean, I've brought it up because, if we're going to clean house and we can really, do something with it, he's probably going to be in the equation, right? There's no way he's not in the equation of how things are going to go when it comes to trades, and right. Just imagine pairing him with Devontae and sending them to the Detroit Lions, where they actually have a legitimate shot. And in fact, they're probably the front runner. I would guess that they are one of the front runners. Without a question. As far as winning the Super Bowl, give them 2-star centerpieces. Get their first rounders for the top, right, first and second for the next 3 years if they allow it, whatever the case may be. I just think things change, right? The other thing too, let's be real. Devontae is old, man. He's really old. And yeah, D-Jax. Shout out to standing on Tylen Lane. Hondo should be dropping his article about Tay tomorrow and what was really going on behind the scenes. It was D-Jax. Absolutely right. It was D-Jax. My main man, Raiders Rebel in the day. Salute, my God. Salute, chat. But yeah. So, it was, just a lot of talk going on. And, it is what it is, man. I'm just glad it's over, right? There's a lot of things I'm glad that should technically be over. for a lot of us, particularly when it comes to, we probably have the biggest divide in football, in my opinion, as far as who we champion for our players to start. And the weirdest, strangest thing to me is it really does feel like people are rooting against whoever's not their guy. That's strange. That's so beyond strange to me. For the people that may be new here, right? I'll fill you in on myself personally. I still got the jersey. I'm going to have to wear it again. I'm sure he's probably going to play again. But when Gardner Minshew got the job, damn it, I backed him. I just spent $100 on a jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's our guy. But I think we all know we don't have a guy right now. And I think that's the one thing hopefully we can get back to as a fan base, is at least all start to see certain things eye to eye and actually start rooting for the team as a whole again. It's just so much animosity. I mean, we are the most dysfunctional team in the league for a lot of reasons. I mean, you got fans that will only go to away games and refuse to go and give Las Vegas any of their money at Allegiant. It's like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm just hoping that, look, this teardown completely tears down everything. Burn it all. I'm talking all the content creators that's, you know what I'm saying, just out here wilding, the fans that are out here just, I mean, it's just too much. It's too much going on right now. And at this point, I say we start focusing on the positive things. And there are some positive things. I mean, not a whole lot, but as far as the future is concerned, I think there's a lot of positives. So I'm assuming that I'm right on this one, based on what I heard, but the trade for Tay was with a conditional third. And there were some stipulations, of course, right? I know one of them is he has to become a All-Pro. He's got to make the All-Pro team, first or second, right? That's one of them. And then another one I want to say is something about the championship game. One of the championship games, whether it be the AFC championship game or the Super Bowl. I don't know. But there's some stipulations on it. I don't think we're going to get those stipulations at all. I don't think we reach them. They reach them. As a matter of fact, it's not even us, it's them. So I don't think they reach them. So it is what it is, right? We have no idea what that's going to look like. But I doubt we get a 2 for it. A 3 is about right. A 3 is what a lot of people expected. Who else do y'all think got one foot out the door? Who else do you think doesn't want to play for us? I don't know. I find this stuff all interesting. I'm in it for the long haul if you didn't figure that part out yet. And I mean, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with this. Hold on. I'm trying to find our stats. For the game because, I do like to dive into those. And I'm definitely going to do that today. No different, right? Absolutely no different than any other day when we go through these stats. And we are going to hit this box score. So let's go on ahead and do that. Let's hit the box score. Let me share this up so you guys can see. Screen share. Come on. ESPN. Share it. Boom. Can we see that? Can we see that? A little bit. Let me try to blow it up a little bit larger. There we go. All right, guys. So this game was ugly. You know, I'm not gonna even lie. It was completely ugly. Um, yeah. If you guys think we have a quarterback, and we all knew this going into it. Again, nobody supported Aiden O'Connell more than Terrence Turf, as y'all use. Terrence Turf. Nobody has supported Aiden O'Connell more than me. I just, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. That's what it is. So there is no. I mean, he's not ready. That's the other thing. I hope people don't take this as bashing or I'm acting like he won't ever have the ability to do something down the road. I think he does, but he's just not ready right now, and it clearly shows. It's just not making any sense. 27 for 40, 227 yards, one TD, one interception. Should have been like 6. Probably. I mean, nah, okay, it was like 3 or 4. But quarterback rating 47.9. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done. I don't know any other way to explain that. Yeah. And we know Minshew is no different. I had put up something earlier today. I didn't actually put it up. I took it from Facebook and posted it to the fellas. And one of the things that, I stand on this too, because I really do believe that, AP isn't getting a fair shake, if you will. I know, right? I asked the questions. Do y'all think he's actually truly getting a fair share at this? Do you think he's actually calling all the shots? I don't think he's calling all the shots at all. And I'm hoping I can scroll up here and find what I posted because it's very pertinent, man. And it makes a lot of sense to me. I get it. I know AP is a rookie coach. I know it's hard for people. I know they wanted others. There's all kinds of things you're dealing with. But the bottom line is he's a rookie and he's got a lot of advisors, right? He's got all these people around him because I'm questioning everything now, right? Because I've already showed you guys. I don't believe he made that 4th and 1 call on the 40-yard line on Chargers Stadium. I don't believe he made that call at all. In fact, I showed the tape that, looked like he was saying, come on, man. You know what I mean? We need this. I don't see why we're not going for it. But anyways, somebody posted, AP is really not the problem. He wanted Jaden Daniels, the best quarterback from the draft. He also said he didn't want a Band-Aid at quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have? Aiden O'Connell. He's not even a Band-Aid yet. I would consider Minshew a Band-Aid, but I can't go there with guard dog. AOC just yet. I just can't. He's just not there. So we got a Band-Aid. That right there, that's a red flag to me. That's telling me, you know what? Yeah, AP wanted something, didn't get it. Okay, cool. GM got his Band-Aid at quarterback. And again, I'm not upset with Telesco. I don't think Telesco made a lot of terrible choices at all. And in fact, with getting rid of Devontae, we actually probably have the most money on every team at this point. We should do really well from that respect. He wanted Kubiak for offensive coordinator. We have Getsy, right? We have Getsy. I mean, it's tying right into the stats right now, right? We see that we had to throw the ball 40 times, barely completed half for 227 yards. Let's look at our rushing, right? You're sitting right here looking at it. Alexander Madison. A lot of people was calling for Zamir's head. He definitely looks better and all those good things. But really, what are you getting? 14 carries, 33 yards, 2.4 carry. Longest of 9. I mean, y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't see it. Amir, I'm always fighting for him. He's a veteran, so I'll always fight for the old heads. Considering I am one. Everybody calls me Unc and Grandpa, if you will. So I'm not even close to a grandfather yet, but yeah. Anywho, Amir Abdullah, 6 yards of carry, longest 10. I don't want to talk about Lauby. He's another one that definitely wasn't ready. I didn't understand all the hype. I told y'all that. I mean, I really just didn't understand the hype when it came to Dylan Lauby. And it's no knock. I'm not saying he won't be able to play in the league at some point. I just never thought he was ready. I mean, and then obviously there is that bright spot, that bright star. Yeah, his name is Brock Bowers. 9 receptions, 71 yards, averaging almost 8, longest 18. I mean, yeah, he's our guy at this point. We don't have a wide receiver over 6 feet, right? I believe Wilkerson might be. I think he might barely be cracking 6 feet, 6'1". Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. Amir doing this thing. Trey, 2 targets, nothing, man, nothing. I don't know. The offense is past anemic. It's nothing. It's nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's it for our stats. It's no reason to even look at this anymore. There's no reason to even look at tape at this point. It's a lost cause. It's really disheartening. It's disheartening. Let's look and see what people are saying in the chat here real quick. So yeah, talked about Hondo dropping his article. Let's see what's standing on Talon had. He said Tay is traded for obvious reasons. He said, oh yeah, when I was talking about the contract, yes, they make the AFC Championship and he plays in it. That's another one of the stipulations as getting that conditional third, meaning it can go to second. And I love how our fans are on point with it. You are absolutely right. Cooper going to the Bills was absolutely crazy. Crazy. Raiders Rebel. That green is the Raiders glass. Is classic, my guy. Yep. Tom Brady in the building. Could be huge for AOC if there's helping him at all. Rebel, you and I are one of the few, right, that really, really, championed AOC, man. And I don't know, man. I don't know about you, but maybe, but I don't know if we, at this point, the way that the league is going and where we will be in the draft, I don't even think he's going to fit what we would draft. Meaning that if you're going to build around that type of a quarterback, he's not going to be it. So I love AOC. He's just, I look at him and Devontae as the same, if you will. Meaning, look, Devontae, we weren't ready for you. AOC, we weren't ready for you. I believe AOC could have went behind Kirk Cousins, over in Atlanta and sat for about 3 to 5 years and really had something going for himself. I really believe that. I believe he had the ability to do that, but they got Penix. So yeah, in all honesty, and I love AOC, man, but I think that shit is sailing. This game, Rebel, stick a fork in him. I hope he proves me wrong. I absolutely hope he proves me wrong. I just doubt it. I doubt it. So, yeah, we'll have to see, man. Gunsmoke, Dad's a Rams fan. Looking forward to watching the game with the old man. That's dope, man. Yeah, that is dope. Yeah, kudos to you and Pops, man. That should be a good game. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll hopefully see. Gunsmoke. We all know Brady was hyping up AOC last year, not Jimmy. I fully trust Brady takes AOC under his wing. Just need a line and a speedster. Wow, so y'all really stuck on this still, right? Y'all still stuck on this. Shout out to Justin Brown in the building. Appreciate you for showing up, man. Hope you enjoyed the show. Let's Jaff, Jantry, and Drew Aller. I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I highly doubt we're going to do that because, I mean, if AP gets what he wants, finally, it should be a quarterback. I think we all know we need a quarterback, but maybe y'all don't. I guess y'all still want the AOC train. Look, I'm not even going to say I'm against it because we don't have anything. So it really doesn't even matter at this point. It's the good old saying, right? If you got two quarterbacks, you got none. All that good stuff. It's not even worth, discussing from that respect, in my opinion. So I'm going to just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? John Leon in the building. Bills traded a third and a sixth for Cooper. I feel we should have got more for Adams. I don't know, man. 6 rounders. I think a lot of people. 6 rounders don't make it. They don't make it that much. So getting the third, I mean, they pretty much got the same compensation we did. Don't get me wrong. These picks do allow you to, have trade bait and, give incentives. But honestly, yeah, I just don't even think it matters. And I think Cooper is younger, right? So the problem with Devontae, man, is he's old. He's already been showing decline, in my opinion. I mean, this again, I'm not trying to knock him because he's gone or any of that, but the facts are the facts, man. The guy was dropping balls. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say other than that, man, but, it is what it is. My God. Rambo Adventure. Cheers. Island. I love how you show up for us, man. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. Rambo Adventures. I said at the beginning of the season when Tom Telesco did not extend one of the 6 defensive starters with expiring contracts that this would be a full rebuild. Look, I've been saying rebuild for a minute myself now, ever since, I want to say second or third game. I don't recall. It was definitely the Panthers game was a tough one. TB12 and Tom Telesco have a blueprint that does not include AP or most of these veteran players. Wow. That's interesting. TB12 did not just invest $400 million with his group to try and keep putting new parts on Frankenstein and expect it to be smarter, faster, and stronger. Time to build an all-new monster. Oh, man, we're I don't know. I feel like we're going back. I think we're going backwards. I'm not ready. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm ready to get rid of AP by any means. I think he has the ability to, what I do see, I'll tell you this. Depending on what's going on in that locker room, right? We know AP got 2 years. It's not against Mark to fire him. I mean, it wouldn't shock me again. I hate to say that and admit it, but it wouldn't. I mean, nothing shocks me anymore with this team. We're just dysfunctional. I'm over the optimism. They definitely broke turf, unfortunately, on Sunday. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to games and so forth. But yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. It's going to absolutely be tough for me. To spend my hard-earned money in a way that I have been, you know, going to the games and supporting these teams, sitting in the seats and stuff. I just can't. I can't justify it. This is year 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is year 4 Turf been doing this. You know, I found my brick. Again, I'm going to mention it again. Shout out to Turf, the ultimate Raiders fan. 32, T Trump, brick. Y'all see it right there. See the brick right there? Brick. That's the brick. That's the brick. That's the brick right there. Right there. There it is. See it? That's the brick. So, found it. You know, like I say, everything isn't all bad. It's not all bad at all. But you know what? Real quick, I gotta plug in my computer before it dies. Give me one hot second. Boom, boom, boom. No. We back. Yep. Okay. I moved it a little bit. Now we plugged in. Now we should be good. Okay. All right. So, where was I at? Yeah. So, Rambo Adventures. You're opening up a can of worms. I have another group. I haven't even discussed this with my main guys yet because it's interesting. It's very interesting. You bringing up, you know what I'm saying, TB12, you know, this comment right here. I want y'all all to think about something. Because I was asked this question too. And I got to be honest, man. Not everybody was happy with AP getting the gig. I think we all are aware of this. And it's not all for terrible reasons or, you know, it's for valid, legitimate reasons why people did not want AP. And number one is obviously being a rookie. He's never been a head coach, period, right? Pop Warner, I mean, not even college, you know, defensive coordinator. But even in the NFL, he wasn't a defensive coordinator. So he kind of jump stepped some stuff, man. And I get it, man. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't understand the people that are saying they would have rathered Harbaugh, right? It makes sense. You know what I mean? You got to be realistic. But I'm saying all of this because, as you said, Rainbow Adventures, Tom Brady's coming through. He's going to have some muscle. He's already got his boy with him that they won a Super Bowl with. That's part owner, right? Seymour. So Richard Seymour is with him. I got a question for y'all because I hated to hear this. I absolutely hated to hear this because I was shocked. I was absolutely stunned at the Tennessee Titans for letting Mike Vrabel go. Where are you going to go find another Mike Vrabel? You, as a Las Vegas Raider fan, would you like to see Mike Vrabel as your head coach? It's hard for me to say no to that. It's very hard for me to say no to that. Yeah, see, And I agree with you on this, Rainbow Adventures, but there's no way. See, that's the part that people aren't. I just don't see it. I think maybe if they win, meaning the Detroit Lions, if the Detroit Lions win, and Ben Johnson's goal is to become a head coach, he might be on to something. But I don't think he's perfected what he's won yet. I mean, I'd like to see him, start his tree and see how that starts to pair out for him. I wouldn't leave quite yet. I wouldn't leave at all, personally. It's just no way I'm leaving. Yeah, I felt that way with Patrick Graham previous to turmoil and dysfunction where we are today. And y'all are crazy if y'all don't think he's going to get a shot. Somebody's going to offer that man at some point, for sure. Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. Rambo Adventures in the building. Turf, if we get boat race in the next 2-3 games, do you think he will lose the locker room? See, great question. Great question. First and foremost, hold on real quick. Shout out to my dude. Got the shield in the building. Hey, it's no different than my guy ALC, bro. All I can say is it's no different than ALC. Raiders Rebel, don't die on this hill, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. I've been trying to help everybody. Lobby's just not it. Let me go back to where I wanted to go here because, again, let's have this conversation. Will he lose the locker room? I've been telling everybody for a minute he's already lost a little bit of the locker room for obvious reasons. Anyone that's been in a locker room, you have your pockets of teammates and, fanboys of teammates, if you will. And people are going to back each other and they're going to form and create their own little groups as naturally they're already there, right? Running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers crew, the defensive line room, right? The linebacker room. Everybody's kind of segmented and divided. And what's going to start happening is people are going to take – this is already happening and has happened. This happened before. I want to say this happened right at that Panthers game where you really started to see a fracture. Like, I think you absolutely saw cracks in the ice after that game to where people started taking sides. And the coach is always going to be to blame for all of it, no matter what the case may be. And he actually – you know what I mean? It's responsible for a lot of this stuff. But perfect example I'm explaining. Jack Jones. That's his guy. He went out on a limb for that kid. And look at how things are going. Do you not believe that Jack Jones doesn't have guys looking up to him, following him, even though he's really – that's not the type of player you would want your young, rookies to come, right? Let's just be real. Let's keep it a bean. He's been trouble, right? He's had troubles. AP was hoping he could keep him on the straight and narrow. I don't know if it's working just yet. I don't know if it's working at all. We're gonna have to see, man. I don't know. I just don't. He's not going to lose the whole locker room. And I'll tell you why. It's absolutely due to Max Crosby. Now if Max leaves, if they find a way to take Max out, man, game over. Absolutely game over. Talk about tear down. It's an absolute clean house. You can just come pick what you want. Pick what you want at this point. It's a straight fire sale. So him losing the locker room, I don't know, man. It's very, very possible to lose the whole locker room. I just don't see it because he does have the right guy in his corner. But if that guy leaves, yeah, it's over. I'll tell you right now, it's absolutely over. 100%. 100% over. And hey, I want y'all all to know, Rambo Adventures, you can always come through and dominate my my chat. I'm putting you up. I think it's like what, 5 or 4 o'clock in the morning, some probably crazy ungodly hour for you. I have no idea. All I know is, man, I'm definitely shouting you out and letting you, talk your talk. Rambo Adventures, I had season tickets, LA and Oakland, 13K deposit on club seats. Partner with my boyfriend when I retired and moved. Only good thing Raiders have given me in 20 years is profit. I get on the resale split 50-50. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I don't disagree. Rambo Ventures. Time for new offensive minded blood. I'm okay with that, but we've had so much of that over the last 20 years. I'm cool with the defense we getting right now. It's totally fine with me. I have no problem at all if we, you know what I'm saying, do exactly that. So I didn't finish what I was talking about though. When it comes to AP not getting what he wanted, I had to go to that sidetrack due to the fact that, there are some things I could see. I could see a regime 2.0, right? I could see where Mark would listen to Tom Brady. And again, I mean, my question to you is, if Tom Brady has any kind of pull and they really do want AP out, which is very possible, no matter how we want to view it and see it, that's very, very possible. They missed out on the guys they wanted, so they just went with AP at the time. Nobody knew anything about Mike Vrabel. Obviously, Brady's deal didn't go through. I want to hear what the chat has to say about that, though. Somebody talk to me. Mike Vrabel, seriously. I was shocked this kid got fired. I didn't understand it. I really didn't understand it. I mean, the Tennessee Titans get all they deserve. Like, right? You just had too much. You know what I mean? And now you stuck with Levis. Shout out to Levis. I hate calling him out like that because he is a Connecticut kid. But man, I don't know. They just messed that all up. They messed that all up, in my opinion. So, yeah, tell me what you think. If now Tom Brady's definitely here, and they claim he's gonna have some say. So, this boy Vrabel is in the back chilling, like, where do I want to go next? Do y'all remember the comment? I think it was the Chargers game. I mean, the Chargers front office. He was too big of a human being, which is why they didn't want to hire Vrabel. They were scared of him. Jesus, I don't know. Look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There are a few heads, right? I don't think we're gonna have the choice or chance to get the Ben Johnsons and any of those kind of guys, man. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? Hell, even Patrick Graham might not take the head coaching job here, knowing what he's been dealing. There's a lot we don't know, y'all. I'm just letting you know. I could feel it. I'm telling you, I know there's a lot we don't know about. And we're just gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna have to figure that out and talk it through. It is what it is, man, and we'll find out, right? I'm still on AP here. He wanted to keep Josh Jacobs, right? But let me first back up, right? Because of the Kubiak deal. That's what we wanted. Mark refused to give him 3 years. So they went with Getsy. I don't think AP wanted Getsy either. Now, remember, I started all this out with AP is really not the problem. So a recap, he wanted Jaden Daniels. Said he didn't want a Band-Aid. Got one. He wanted Kubiak. OC. Didn't get him. Wanted to keep Josh Jacobs. Didn't happen. I mean, let him walk. Roll with Zamir White instead. And I even have to eat crow on that. I mean, I think there's a lot of factors and reasons as to why, my man Zeus is not doing good. But you can only keep defending people but for so long until it's time to call it. You know what I'm saying? Call it a day. And it's just I don't see how to do it, man. I just don't see how you go about it. Fam is in the building. Truth be told, the Bears didn't want Getsy. Why would anyone else? Hey, man, I get it. I mean, his excuse has always been Fields, right? And Fields is doing him no favors now. I believe he is sitting it on down for your guy, man. Your guy that a lot of people thought we should have got. And your boy, Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. Official news is that Russ will be starting. So, yeah, Fields will be having a seat, man. So that's going to be interesting in itself. So you are absolutely right, fam. Fumbling on the one line, 1,000% unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. So back to Raiders Rebel, man. No, I believe we're going to draft the quarterback, but he is going to be ready to start in year one, probably not. ALC is under a rookie contract, and if he plays well this year, somebody's going to want him. Nah. Nobody's going to want ALC, bro. I mean, nah. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Just don't see it. Not even close, man. Yeah. Now, keep him around for a backup until a rookie is ready. Why go pay a vet? The reason is because he needs that time to develop himself. Like, that's the thing. In my opinion, if he had the real time to develop, I think Aiden O'Connell absolutely has a shot at a jacket if he was able to get that. And obviously everything else. He's going to need the time break, right? He's going to need it all because of his skill set is so specific. And this league is changing drastically. It's going to be, you are going to have to be a Kirk Cousins type to get it done without any wheels in the NFL moving forward. That's just the way it's going. Everybody got everything going wild. You know what I mean? You got 300-pound linemen running 4.6s, 4.5. It's just, you are going to need to move in the league. Larry Fleming, what's up, sir? I'm glad you pulled up, man. Good to see you again, man. Hope you enjoy the show. Fam, truth. Tom Brady is our new president? Nah. But I think him and his crew, they done bought, $500 million in, something like that. 400 million. They here. They are here. They are absolutely here. My guy Larry, Turf, it's all good. Let me pull up. I would absolutely love to, man. But this show, man, will be over in less than 10 minutes. It's an hour show max. But I can assure you, my dude, you will be up on Friday on the Turf and Rundown show. 100%. Please come back. I will absolutely give you that link. Can't wait to hear what you have to say, man. There's a lot of Raider fans. I would love to hear what y'all have to say. I still haven't heard anybody comment on Mike Vrabel, so I assume y'all don't think he's a good coach or is whatever. Like, I'm still shocked that he's even out there. There are some coaches that I'm like, man, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Fam, I agree. Walking 15-yard penalty. And this is why it's troubling. And this is where you start to look at AP sideways, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Raiders Rebel, you got one right here. AP does not do better than we did last year. He's gone at the end of the season. Just my opinion. And Belichick will be head coach probably now with Tom Part owner. Dude, that's not a bad take, man. That's not a bad take at all. It's not a bad take. Oh, best friend. Best friend. I got you. Yep. I didn't mean to put that on you. I just, I Rambo Adventures, I didn't, wasn't trying to call you out or anything. I just read it as I saw it. Best friend, not boyfriend. I stand corrected. Yeah. So, Larry Fleming, tell me what you think. Are there too many roosters in the hen house? I think there's a lot. There's a lot there. Yep. There's a lot there, man. It's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of change. And we knew that a teardown was coming. Kind of really no matter what. Think about it. The last regime we had, they actually did inherit somewhat of a playoff caliber team. I mean, they actually did go to the playoffs. You had a franchise quarterback. I get it. A lot of people didn't like him. It is what it is, man. But he had a team, McDaniels and Ziegler. And don't get me wrong, we all should be very thankful for what they did as far as our dead money and contracts. They blew their doors off the wall with what they did with that. We probably had some of the worst contracts you've seen, and who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so it's tough, man. Al's Ghost in the building. Salute. Hey, man, I agree with you. And as of right now, not only is there no market for O'Connell, I agree with you. He's very mediocre. He can't move. He's not showing off his accuracy. It's just not right. It don't fit, guys. It ain't there. Not now. I see it? Yes, I see it too, guys. But unfortunately, Rambo said it the best, man. We live in the now. I don't even know I can find that comment. Yeah, here we go. I'm feeling this. Rambo was like Tomlin Jr. Always could count on effort in a good season, but no AFC championships or Super Bowl. We live in a now culture. Winners are defined by win, place, show, not just shows up. Couldn't have said that better myself, man. Couldn't have said that better myself. And that's why Mike Vrabel had that team in the playoffs regularly, to my knowledge. And didn't he hit an AFC playoff? I mean, a championship or one game away? I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. And I don't know what any of the other, owners are thinking that need a head coach. I'm sorry. He's definitely somebody I'm calling up. And that's why I'm just shocked. Nobody's even thinking about that or even think it's a good idea. All right, cuz you up in here with it. I think Rabel is a good coach. AP looked out for the cookout. Got Jones a little bag. I ain't mad at him. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting few weeks now that the cancer is out of the locker room. And I consider it a cancer. And I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater like a lot of people, or whatever you want to call it, being angry about Devontae, at Devontae. It has nothing to do with that. It's just I understand team. I understand, you know what I mean, having that goal, and even one person that's a bad apple, it kills the bunch. There's no way you can have the common goal with one of them, kind of pulling at the strings and again, causing this division and fraction that we see across the board. And it's really starting to rear its ugly head. Now you're going to have reporters coming out, saying what they got. You know, who knows what type of speculation that's going to be, what the truths are, right? They just make us comb through so much nonsense to figure this stuff out. It's tough. It's really bad, but hey, man, it is what it is. I I am absolutely sticking with this. We can go another 20 years. I mean, trust me, I don't want to. I don't want to. But turf is in this to stay for the long haul, and I absolutely um, expect some changes happening much sooner than later. I mean, it's Las Vegas. It is Las Vegas. Like, there's just too many things going for it that we absolutely have to take advantage of and get some chips. I mean, history repeats itself. It will absolutely happen. It will absolutely happen at some point. Larry Fleming. And trust me, my guy, trust me, Friday, pull up. I absolutely pull up. Rabel won the AFC South, and that is as far as he went. So he only won the division. He didn't win a playoff game? I could have sworn he won a playoff game. I could have sworn he was fighting for the AFC title. Going to it, at least. I mean, I'm definitely, going off just off the dome. I haven't Googled or anything. So turf, the jersey may be green, but the grass is not greener over on that side of the conference. You are 100% correct. I mean, luckily for him, the Dolphins, right, due to Tua, kind of falling off and putting them in a spot. And then obviously the Patriots aren't the Patriots of the past. But you better believe them Buffalo Bills is billing. Them Buffalo Bills is billing right now. And they just they just signed Amari Cooper. I mean, everybody's getting stronger. The AFC is wicked. And we are in the problem. We are in a big problem, man. Rambo Adventures, thank you for coming through, man. I know you got to get some sleep, work, something. But like I said, I love your takes, man. I love your thoughts. Last thought for today. MD's succession plan, most likely TB12 group. TB12 group has first rights of purchase when MD dies. He has no heirs. That is right. That is right. Wow. That is crazy. I didn't even think about that. Wow. That says a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even think about that. I mean, maybe it was because I thought he had a kid already or was about to have a kid, all the rumors and stuff. But without him having an heir, man, it makes a little bit more sense now why maybe he's possibly trying to get things into the hands, of the right people, per se. That makes a lot of sense to me now. Dang, Rambo Adventures, man. You definitely can talk your talk and you know what you're talking about. I didn't think about that. All right, well, I honestly wasn't going to do this show, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I had technical difficulties. The way we lost. This game, it really did break me, guys. I'm not saying I won't be at the games. I'm definitely going to be at the games, but it's going to be tough for me to, it's going to be tough for me to pay for club seats. Even for the value of face value, I don't think I can do it anymore. Not right now. It's just not until it makes sense. Honestly, again, I'm there more for the recreational side of it. The networking, conversing with people. My guy Eric Allen. Shout out to Eric Allen. Q, all of the guys, the commentators, the other content creators, right? All the guys, man. I enjoy that. So, I'm not gonna miss those things, and I'm gonna still obviously keep doing what I'm doing. But it broke me that game. Yeah, that game was tough, bro. That game was tough. Shout out to my guy Gigi and Miss Mary. They got their I grew up with them, man. If you see me on Facebook, I took a picture at the Steelers game. They Steelers fans. Grew up with them since day one. And they got married over this weekend, I believe, in Vegas. So shout out to them. Childhood friends, man. I stay down with all of them, 10 toes down with all my peoples from Windsor, Connecticut, the 095, 06095. So, yeah, that's what it is, man. And that's the reasons why I will never just stop going to the games, I'm always going to support. I'm just not going to support at the level I have been supporting. It's just not conducive to my life right now. It hurts. It hurts. But nah, it's, it'll be interesting moving forward. I mean, I'm definitely eyes wide open. The objectivity is 100%. I don't think I've ever been this subjective about the Raiders, ever, honestly. I'm calling it how I see it moving forward. Front office, I'm from the show me state. Y'all got to show me, right? There's no giving, giving passes anymore. We got to get it together. We gotta get out of this dysfunction. See, because that's the flip side of it. Nobody wants to look at how dysfunctional we are, and a player come in here and realize, dang, this is what this is. You can't fault these players, man. You can't. We have been dysfunctional for a long time. Yeah, long time. So don't worry. History does repeat itself. I really, truly believe that, ladies and gentlemen. And there's absolutely going to be a time when we are back on top. And it is what it is, man. I think y'all will be happy. Right along with me. And, until then, hey, stay tuned, stay up. Tomorrow we got my guy Rundown. I can't remember and keep everybody's times. I think Chris and Spicy is tomorrow, too. Leo. Damn it, Leo. Leo's yesterday. Thursday night, I think. Chris has Thursday night. And then, obviously, Friday. Ultimate Raider Fan Show. I'm telling you right now, if I don't see you, Larry, we're going to have problems, man. I got beef. You are the first person I'm pulling up, man. We are going to have a blast on Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. It's already started. Trust me. Raider Rebel, pull up. Trust me, it's really about to start getting cracking on Friday nights, man. I enjoy talking that talk with all y'all, man. So until then, Turf is out, man. Peace.
Raiders! Let's go, baby! We all the way on the fourth row, baby! You look good in that silver and black. Talk about the game, so I'll be handing out cards and everything. I'll be at every Raider game. So.